Okay, welcome. So it's the Get to Know FemCity session. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about FemCity, how we started FemCity, what our intentions are, our goals. I'm also going to share at the end like ways that I would use the membership. I'm going to talk about the free membership. I'm also going to talk about the paid, all the various memberships in general, and ways that I would get started. So if I was a member, like what's the most bang for your buck? And when we're finished, we should have some time for Q&A. Right after this, we're going to do a maximize your membership. So if you want to, if you want to stay around, I have that one because last week I had the stomach virus, and so I had to reschedule last week's maximize your membership to today. So I'll go into that one. I think it's the same Zoom. I'm not really sure. It might be a different Zoom, but I'll post it here in case you guys want to hop over there. That one will dive into the membership a little bit more. I'll share with you the portal, where to access things. So that was a little bit more literally into the membership benefits. And I do that one once a month as well. So you're always welcome to join me. I love seeing you guys. So it's always joy for me. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you and pull this up. And hold on. I don't like Zoom because Zoom always like, it doesn't look the best. It looks so rough. Present here. All right. And you might hear my little dogs in the background. They generally like to become very loud and boisterous when I start doing a presentation. Anyway, all right. So welcome. I'm Violette, I'm the founder of FemCity. We are celebrating 15 years in March. I cannot believe it. So we've definitely evolved through the last 15 years. I'll talk a little bit about that too, because I feel like there's a lot of business lessons in our evolution that you might benefit from. So I'll go ahead and share that as well. For those that don't know me, yes, I started FemCity. We are women owned and certified for the last 4 years, which means that obviously I own FemCity, it's women owned. We're also WeBank certified. We're looking at getting our B certification as well. We have formed great partnerships with Google, Yelp, Mercedes-Benz, Neiman Marcus, Veronica Beard, Kendra Scott. We also have a scholarship fund, which we don't use as much anymore since we introduced our community membership, which is free. But we do have a scholarship fund for femmes that can't afford our membership. And a couple of times a year, we also do campaigns to give out memberships through our scholarship fund as well. And we have a girls program. Many people don't know that. We have a girls online program. It's through our scholarship. It's femcitygirls.org. And that's for young girls aged 12 to 18 that are looking at starting their businesses. And that's absolutely free. It's accessible to all women around the world. We also do corporate programming. So we have some corporate clients and government clients as well. So we also on the side do corporate programming. And at the end of the day, we help women start businesses, up-level their careers, and live a more joyful life. I'm a huge believer in the feminine energy and that we can create tremendous success and wealth and prosperity by creating community and helping each other out. So I'm really, that's the fundamental part of FemCity, which makes us different. And we infuse gratitude, positivity, and inclusion in all of our programs. If you don't know what that means, I'm going to share a little bit about that in our programming and how we go ahead and kind of stand out a little bit from the rest. So I started FemCity in one city in Miami. I was working, I had my own PR agency at the time, and I was really craving community. And I asked a couple of girlfriends to come together and told them that I wanted to start a very small group, only 20 women in Miami. And we would just meet once a month for lunch and to support each other. That was really the foundation, just to kind of support each other and be there as a sisterhood sort of vibe. And the first lunch was kind of a fiasco. We just stared at each other. I didn't have any format or didn't have any plans. I just thought it would naturally just, we would all talk and we would just become friends. And so the second time I did it, I had a speaker. We did our fem pitches and we had 60 women show up, which was incredible. So all those women that went to my very, very boring FemCity Miami launch event all really loved it. I'm not quite sure why, because it was really boring, but they loved it and they shared it with their friends. And so we ended up having 60 women at the next event and we continued to grow and grow. I had no website, no membership plan, no business model. I was really just doing it as a hobby on the side for fun. And after that, we had a femme come up to me and say that she was really bummed that our events were always sold out And she wanted me to launch FemCity in her community, and that I was selfish if I didn't. And at the time, I sat on 6 different boards. I was raising 3 children, 3 different schools, and I had never been called selfish. I had raised millions of dollars for charities, and I had just never been called selfish. So I really took it to heart. And as the universe works, right after that, a bunch of friends and people that I knew started asking for FemCity in their community. They had no idea that I was the founder. They just saw the pictures and they fell in love with the vibe of FemCity. So our second chapter was in Fort Lauderdale. That woman turned out to be our president, our launching president. Then we tested Philadelphia and wanted to see if it would continue to have that really high vibe of love and gratitude. So we did a city where I'd never been a part of, I'd never visited. And she did really well. Cheyenne ended up launching Philadelphia for us. That did really, really well. And then we launched like 3 or 4 more chapters. I think Dallas was next. I paused in between. I asked our members what they felt, if they still felt the love. And that really instilled that energy that you can still feel in all of our FemCity communities. They always will have that vibe of love, inclusion, and helping each other out. We've had partnerships. So Google came to us shortly after, and Google was like, "Hey, we'd like to teach some classes for your members." And I was like, "Okay, you're Google. That sounds cool." So they taught some classes for our members, and then Yelp asked for the same. They said, "Hey, we'd like to teach your members how to get on Yelp, how to create profiles, what to do with negative reviews." And so that really moved us into the online space. So we've been teaching online classes since about 2010. So we've been doing it for about 13 years. We continue to do so today. And we even had Spanx reach out to us, which is so cool. Spanx was launching their store over in DC, and they reached out to us to partner with them. And that was just so cool because I love Sarah Blakely. And our slogan is business for your soul, because I really believe that we can create tremendous success and also have a very deep, soulful connection to each other and make it so that it's impactful, that, we're in there together and collectively we rise. And so you have that kind of feminine energy that works its way through our networking and building referrals. And then during the pandemic, we launched our FemCity Girls program. We also launched our scholarship program because we had so many members that had lost their jobs or had to move away, had to close their business. And we really just wanted to be there for all women. So really for FemCity, my goal is to be there for all women around the world. We want to make sure that women have a sense of community, of support, of sisterhood, because not everybody has that in their life. And so we are really intentional with being there for everyone, not just the rich, not just the ones that can afford us. And so our signature networking events, you're probably like, how do you include gratitude? How do you include kindness? And we have a really nice signature networking format. If you've been a part of our virtual networking that we do every Wednesday, it's free for our business members and our founder members. And you always start with sharing a win, something amazing that's happened to you recently, so that you feel our love. We get a chance to cheer you on and applaud you. You also share gratitude for another woman anywhere in the world. Again, it's just putting that energy out so that we increase that energy of unity. And then the last part is an ask how we can help you. And it takes about 2 minutes. So we do that format online and also in person at our networking events. So that's what makes the difference. And the kindness, being there for each other, I think is best demonstrated in Philadelphia. We recently had a member who was ill, and our members in Philly, all got together and they created like a meal train, and, someone went to go visit her in the hospital. So it's a very kind community. I think we've only had to kind of get rid of 2 or 3 members in the 15 years for being mean or being bullies. So it's generally a very safe place, and it's filled with kindness. And I feel like we attract that. The women that come to us feel that energy, and that is who they are. And so they feel like they're a part of the family. We also believe in paying it forward. So, as one rises, we look to see how we can all rise together. So from the left to the right, the left is our Loxahatchee chapter. They recently launched. In the middle, you'll see pictures from our FemCity Miami chapter that's run by Anna Tootle. And then on the right-hand side, that's our Markham. That's from their February event. That was really, really fun and popular. And as you can see, it was very cold up there because they're all bundled up. So if you have the free community membership, you're probably like, what's in it for me? I signed as a free community membership. Like, what's in it for me? I know humans are generally, that's how we roll, right? Like, yeah, I'm going to sign up for this, but what's in it for me? Like, how do I benefit? So I teach a free masterclass every month. This is free for you. You can just register in your resources section or in your community membership portal. It's absolutely free. Last month, I taught how to get into newspapers and magazines. And when I say last month, I meant February. January, I taught how to design your year. And in March, I can't remember what it is. Oh, March is going to be how to self-publish. So I'm going to teach you how to self-publish your own book. And you also have access to local events. So that is a benefit. Also, our events are member only, but with the free community membership, you have access to our local events. You will pay a premium, about $15 or $20 more per ticket, but it gives you the opportunity to feel the vibe, feel the love before you commit to a paid membership. And then also as a free member, you will also get access to our Facebook group. And this is a great place to make friends, ask for advice, get tips, get referrals, and really start being a part of the community and making your referral network system. So then the second one is a business membership, which is $15.99 a month. It's actually on promo this month for $12.50, like 2 cups of coffee if you were going out. So really inexpensive. We do that on purpose, by the way. A lot of people are like, wow, you guys are so inexpensive. We do that on purpose. We want to make sure that FemCity is accessible to all women. And again, if that $15.99 is too expensive, we do have that scholarship program. 100% of our applicants do get the scholarship. So again, it goes back to our intention to be there for all women around the world. When you join as a local business member, you get access, of course, to local events at a discount. You have access to that weekly virtual networking that I was talking about. It's every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We also teach every week live classes with our industry experts. As an example, yesterday, Stacey Lucis, who runs our FemCity International chapter, and she's also one of our Founder Circle members, she taught a great class on how to increase your email list to 10,000 by using LinkedIn. So it was a really amazing class. I took it with her. It was fantastic. You also get group coaching with me. I've been featured in Success Magazine, Entrepreneur, MSNBC as a small business expert. I've also been featured in Glamour, Cosmopolitan, Mary Claire, People. So I've been around for a really long time. And so you have access to my brain absolutely free with your membership once a month. We also do really cool campaigns. So we just did one for Valentine's Day where we had members write love notes to each other. We do it every year. It's really cute. So we do campaigns to bring women together a couple of times a year. So you have access to that. Sometimes we do virtual movie night. Sometimes we do summits. You have access to that. You also get featured in our membership directory, which is public, but you also can put your expertise, your skills, your website, your social media. And we have a library of classes. All the classes that we teach always go in the library, so you can rewatch them again. And we also have our self-guided worksheet. So that's all accessible to you for the $15, or rather $12.50 for the month of February. In essence, we meet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So you always have support and guidance and connectivity and community during those days during the week. And if you are a paid business member, you are acknowledged locally. Really, the reason why we exist is because of our membership. 100% of the membership fees goes towards making FemCity possible. If we didn't have any members, we would not be here today. So all of that money goes to fund FemCity. So you really are a big deal for us because you fund us. You are our boss. And if there's a class that you need taught, we try to make it happen. We try to find a teacher. We really want to make sure that we're always a couple steps ahead of our members as to what they would need so that we can create those classes for you. Then we have the Founder Circle membership. This one is a more elevated experience. This is for a femme who's looking at growing their business outside of their zip code. So it's not for everyone. If you only have one location, or if you're just interested in growing your business in your local market, this is not the membership for you. This is for femmes that are looking at having clients around the globe. They're also interested in the accountability program, having me more on hand. So I meet with them pretty much Mondays and Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We have office hours every week for them with an expert so they can hop on and ask some questions, noodle on things. We do roundtable coffee chats, support circles, and they can also apply to be our teacher, coaches, writers, and presenters when it comes to our platforms and also our corporate clients. Generally, they're also our podcast guests as well because I get a chance to really get to know them. And so that tends to be an opportunity as well. And we meet Monday through Wednesday at 12 p.m. It's $100 a month. We do have a promo coming up in like 2 weeks. So, in 2 months. So what generally happens is women join at the $100, but when we have a promo, they just use the coupon code and they're able to bring down the cost down to $75 a month. And we generally have about 20 or 30 members that join that each month. So it's a really small group. About 220 or 230 are in the group. And I would say about 60 are really, really active. It's a really nice, lovely group. And then if you work for a corporation and you're looking at expanding your career, you're looking at up leveling, we do have a corporate membership as well. This one has weekly personal development. This one's virtual networking with other corporate women. And it also includes executive coaching so that you have more hands-on when it comes to your career as well. And so we have other programs too. So we do a trip once a year together. We're doing Spain in September. It's a lot of fun. It's generally a tax write-off because we do talk about business. So if you do have your business, if you own your own business, ask your CPA, but it generally is a write-off. The accountability program is something new. It's going to be free for our business members starting this summer. So we're going to offer that program for free. We're going to bring that in. We're going to run that during the summer and also in January of 2025. And there's also one-on-one private coaching if you're interested in just having the time just for yourself. That's also available as well. All right, so ways to get started. Let's say you are a community member and you just joined and you're like, okay, I want to kind of get started. I would definitely join our FemCity community Facebook group. We post a welcome for you. Take the time to share about yourself, where you're located, and also how we can support you. I would definitely attend a local event if you can. We do have 3 virtual FemCity chapters. We have a FemCity Canada that's virtual. We have a FemCity US that's virtual. And we also have a FemCity International for our femmes that live outside of the US and Canada. So if you do not have a FemCity chapter in your backyard and you're not interested in starting one, we highly recommend and invite you to join our other virtual chapters in the meantime. Those are generally filled with women from around the world or in that country, and they have their own curriculum. They do book clubs, they do socials, everything is through Zoom. And it's really amazing and lots of fun. I also recommend that you do coffee chats. So you'll see we do activities in our Facebook group to bring women together. Coffee chats are a really great way for you to get to know other members. It's generally like a 20-minute conversation. You share about what you have going on. They share what they have going on. And then you look to see how you can support each other. It could be just following each other on Instagram, or it can be something a little bit more elaborate, like let's be on each other's podcasts, or, let me feature you in my blog. But those are 3 really great ways to start. The group coaching, if you are a paid business member, I highly recommend the group coaching. I do that once a month. It's generally a small group. If you are too shy to ask a question, you can always private DM me and I will ask your question anonymously without saying your name, and I will give you my advice as well. That way you always feel safe in this sessions. And we also have the weekly virtual networking. I highly recommend if you're a paid member to do the weekly virtual networking. It's really fun. It's really great. It'll make you feel so happy. And then our live classes. Like I said, yesterday, Stacey's class was amazing and great. So I would highly recommend those would be the areas that I would spend time in where I think the ROI is really, really big. And if you have any questions, Kyra is available at hello@femcity.com. She does not work on the weekends. She's a mom of 3. So if you email us on Friday night and then you get mad because we haven't responded and you email us again on Saturday with like a little grouchy and then again Saturday night, we are a small business. We do take time off on the weekends. I really believe that it's important for humans to spend time with their family and not be working. And so I just ask that you give her a little grace and love. Give her a couple of days to respond, especially during the weekends, because we don't work during the weekends. So I'm going to stop my share to see if you guys have any questions at all. We have about 9 minutes until Maximize Your FemCity membership. And by the way, you can join me there. Let me grab the Zoom because I'm going to walk through the portal. If you're already a member, I'm going to walk through the portal so you can see like where to find things, where things are located. And then you can also ask questions about that if you want. Any questions you guys have? Let me see. Hold on a second. Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Sorry, getting all my technology set up. Yeah. So what I heard you saying then as a free member at this point, that we do not get access to the replays because I really wanted to go to that one yesterday. And so I would have to join in order to get access to that information.
Correct. Yeah. And it's
Okay.
12. So if you're going to join in February, just use the code LOVE, LOVE, and it gives it to you at a discount for $12.50. And honestly, Elizabeth, if you're like, that's it, I don't want to do anything else, you can cancel. If you want to cancel your membership, you go to femcity.com, you log in, the button's on the bottom. It says your account or it says log in. So log in, and then a window is going to pop up and it literally says cancel. And you just press cancel. I'm not a fan of people having to email us 20 times to cancel. You have the power to cancel at any time. So it's a button away. It's not, I had to cancel my shipping station account and it was such a nightmare. I ended up like, I kept emailing, calling, like, it was horrible. So I don't want you guys to ever feel like that. So it's super easy to do. It's never going to be a trick.
No, I met with Laura Whitelaw, I think it is.
Oh, yes. Yeah. She's
So
in our
we already-
founder circle.
Yeah. We already did a virtual coffee, and she
Oh,
was
I
just
love
like,
that.
FemCity is the best thing. So I'll probably join on the $100 like
The founder
group.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I'm gonna, because I see those chicks all the time, right? So we're with each other all the time. But Laura is amazing. She just joined our program, I want to say like 2 months ago, like around 2
Yeah, but
months
she
ago.
said that she's been around for years.
Yeah, so I try to get to know our local members. I just don't see them as much. Like I only see you guys in this space, like the get to know and the membership, maximize your membership and the group coaching. Other than that, I don't get a chance to meet them or see them. So I didn't know her until she joined the founder circle. But yeah, and I see that often. Sometimes people are like, I've been watching your stuff for like 10 years. I'm going to join now. All right. Any other questions you guys have? Go ahead, Fatoni, Fatini. Did you want to ask something? No? Okay.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for the presentation.
Welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. So in 6 minutes, it's another Zoom link. I'm going to teach the maximize your membership benefits. I'm going to walk through the portal. Do you guys want me to post the Zoom link here in case you guys want to hop on there? Okay, let me get it for you guys. Hold on a second. Zoom wants to open up like the app, and I can never find anything on their app. So I have to like go to my desktop. Would have been easier just to stay here, but it's from last week. Oh, there's the dog. It never fails. Sorry, guys. All right, I found it. All right, I'm putting in the chat. Okay, so I will see you guys, for those that want to join me, I will see you guys in 5 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and we're going to walk through the website. I'm going to do like a little presentation just really quick to kind of review the benefits for those that are going to be on that one. But then I'll share my screen so you can kind of see the website, where to find everything. Super easy. It should be like 20 minutes-ish. So, and if you need anything, let us know. We're always here to support you. And please use all the benefits. I'd love to see you guys use the benefits. That's why we created it. I want you to use all of it. So, and last, I would say, I know there's a lot of benefits. Don't get overwhelmed. Take the pieces that you want. You're never going to get in trouble. You're never going to be like, oh, you didn't show up. Like, you take the pieces as they come to you. Don't feel like you have to do all of it. Just take the pieces as they feel for you, you know? So, okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.